Online arbitrage is not scalable. You'll never be able to grow a huge business doing online arbitrage because you always need to keep looking for new products. You always need to be on the hunt. It's not sustainable on the long term, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people have been saying this, okay, in the past. And I made a couple of videos about this, but I wanted to talk a little bit about it today because I received a comment from a subscriber not saying this exactly, you know, it's not a super critical, but like it's not as critical as other people have been saying. But here's the, because he said online arbitrage is good, but here's the comment, and this is what I wanted to react to in today's video. He said online arbitrage, and shout out to you, by the way, Benny, for leaving this comment. Online arbitrage is good, but the problem is it's not so scalable as other business model, but it is good to start with. And this is what I wanted to talk about first. Thank you for your comments. And as I said, I was going to make a video on it, and I'm recording it right after actually replying to your comments. So, if you do not know me, by the way, my name is Chris Mangunza. Nice to meet you. I release daily videos on YouTube right there about selling on Amazon. If you want to become a 7-figure seller, because yes, you can become a 7-figure seller, you can actually scale this business. Watch all the videos, subscribe, like, okay? I release more free content than anybody ever did in the history of Amazon FBA, online arbitrage, just Amazon FBA in general on YouTube, okay? I've been doing this for 1 year and a half now, so yeah, definitely subscribe if you want to learn more, all right? So, pretty much, I think that it is unfair to say that people, that online arbitrage is not scalable, and of course, it's not exactly what Bene said, okay? He said it's not as scalable, okay? It's unfair to say that it's not as scalable, that it's not scalable. First, because ton of people, as somebody actually commented on this comment, he said it is scalable. There are people doing millions revenue a year. You just need a system like hiring people and use smart tools. Okay, so pretty much as every business model, okay, like every single business model is scalable to a point. Okay, especially a business model that run 100% online. You can easily scale this business. No, the truth is that you should really understand what scaling means. And basically, scaling means reaching economies of scale. Okay, if you studied economics, you would understand this concept. Okay, economies of scales is a point where your business running at such a scale that you can reduce your variable cost. And so it would be your unit cost on Amazon. Like, you are going to be able to run your business at a point where you can reduce your cost, and like your cost per unit will be at its lowest because you're running at a certain scale, and so you're able to reduce your cost. So with online arbitrage, with your unit cost, it is going to be a little bit difficult, but you can potentially reduce your cost for finding products by hiring a lot of people, developing your own software, all that stuff that is going to be able to reduce a lot of your cost. But of course, it is not scalable as easily than wholesale when it comes to actually buying units, because with wholesale, the more you buy, the less money you are going to be able to spend, that you are going to need to spend per unit, right? So that's the thing. That's when it comes to what being scalable means. Now, the truth is that I think it's actually unfair as well to say that it is not as scalable to as other business model, right? Because pretty much, if you sell on Amazon, there's a couple of business models, okay? So first of all, you can sell books, okay, which is one business model. You can do retail arbitrage, used books, okay? You can do retail arbitrage, you can do online arbitrage, you can do wholesale, and you can do private labeling. So all of these business models comes with their own sets of challenge to actually scale, okay? You can actually run any of these business model at scale, because, you know, an easy answer would be that, yeah, the business, like a business that is super good to start is selling used books, but it is not as scalable. And it is not necessarily true, because we have huge accounts selling a huge number of books, making millions a year, just selling books, multiple millions, okay? Way more than a lot of people doing wholesale just by selling used books. And so all those business models comes with their own sets of challenges to scale, okay? So for example, if you want to scale a book, and the truth is that, okay, if you are a common person, you do not need to scale your business, to really scale your business to live a comfortable life with your business, okay? So from your business, from the income from your business, okay? You are probably never going to scale any business in your life if you are just a common person, okay? Because you do not need to live comfortably, to be in the top 1%. You do not need to scale scale your business. When I talk about scales, it's building a multi-million a year, like above 10 million a year in revenue. Of course, adjusted to inflation, is going to be easier in the next couple of years to actually do it, and this is probably what you will need to do if you want to have a comfortable living. You understand what I'm saying, okay? Whatever. But for today's dollar, if you want to get into 10, 20 millions, you can actually do it with books. Of course, it comes with its own sense of challenge, okay? Because you need to build a huge operation to be able to actually sell books, okay? You can, if you just wanted to do a couple of millions just with book, okay, 1-2 millions, you will need a warehouse, okay? You will need a ton of employees to actually sort through books, and you need a lot of equipment to actually do this, okay? It requires a lot of work, and you can actually scale online arbitrage. It's way easier to actually scale online arbitrage. To this point, you can pretty much do online arbitrage by yourself, almost by yourself, I mean, with a prep center and all that stuff. You know, and scale it to that point, okay? To 1-2 millions a year, okay? You can do it by yourself, okay? It's not too difficult, all right? So yeah, retail arbitrage, same thing, super hard to scale, but I mean, it can be done. It's not hard, but it can be done if you have people to help you source. And actually, one guy in my coaching group has actually employees that help him source in store, okay? And so you could potentially scale it this way, okay? But you're going to be limited by your geographic area, all right? And so same thing, it's a different set of things that you need to look at to actually scale this business model, okay? It's going to be a different set of challenge. It is doable, but of course, we could say that retail arbitrage is not, and it could be. It's just a little bit more difficult to do, but it could be. You could scale it. I don't know retail arbitrage, how much you could do. To be honest, when I was doing retail arbitrage and I was like at 20, like close to $30,000 a month. Wait, no. I did 20 something with retail arbitrage, up to 20 something, then I moved to online arbitrage. It starts to be a lot of work, okay? And you're gonna get burned out a lot, you're gonna drive a lot. So yeah, it's just a lot of work, but it's doable, okay? I don't know how high you can bring online retail arbitrage, but you can scale it to a certain point, all right? So that's that. Online arbitrage is actually easy. It's not too hard. Yes, it comes with some set of challenge. If you've never outsourced anything, if you've never worked with VAs, all that stuff, it is a tiny bit challenging to scale to 2 millions while removing yourself from the business, but it's not hard to do, okay? It's going to take you a little while, but it is doable, okay? You can scale it to 2 million a year without too many hustle, and I think that I can see myself scaling to 2 million a year easily. Above that, it's when it starts to get a little bit hard, okay? But definitely, like, it is definitely scalable to this point, okay? You can make a good living. You can scale to that point and make a good living with online arbitrage like this, okay? And wholesale, of course, is going to be the easiest to scale if you have the capital and if you know to actually open an account and if you have contacts, okay? But same thing, you could say that online, yes, theoretically, wholesale is easier to scale, but you need to develop the contacts and it takes a lot of time. Okay, so yes, the ceiling is higher. You can say whatever you want, but it comes with its own sets of challenges. And same thing with private labeling. It comes with its own set of challenge, okay, for you to actually get your products in store, not just on Amazon and all that stuff. And I think that the main thing that you guys not think about when we talk about the scalability of any business model on Amazon is that you can potentially do a little bit of everything. Okay, so you can definitely do wholesale. You can run a wholesale operation to 2 million a year, and on the side do wholesale as well. You can run an online arbitrage operation and then do wholesale on the side as well. You can, like, there's nothing stopping you from doing this. And I had a lot of, not coming from Bene, by the way, but I had, like, a couple of months ago, I was reacting to some comments that a dumb guy was leaving on my channel, saying that, oh, Amazon, like online arbitrage is a dumb business model because you need to keep looking for products, and so because of that it's not scalable, blah blah blah. The truth is that it doesn't matter if you need to keep looking for new products or not, because the truth is that with private labeling it's even worse. Okay, with private labeling you need to keep looking for new customers over and over again, which is even harder than trying to find new products over and over again, okay? Finding new products over and over again, it's an easy problem to solve, okay? You can literally Outsource this part of your business for $3 an hour. Okay? In between $3 to $6 an hour, which is less than minimum wage in the US. Okay? It does not cost anything to outsource finding products or finding new products, okay? It does not limit the scalability of online arbitrage. It definitely does not limit the scalability of online arbitrage. The thing that you could argue that limit the scalability of online arbitrage is the availability of profitable inventory online, okay? And how you can actually order, like, you know, like order quantity limits, all that stuff. The truth is that a lot of websites do not care how many units you buy, and so, you know, at the end of the day, it's not that big of an issue. But this is the main thing that I could take as an argument to argue against online arbitrage. No, the fact that you need to keep looking at, it's not 100% true, by the way, because a lot of the products that you are going to find, not a lot, but a few, like a small percentage of the products that you are going to be able to find are going to be replenishable products, and so you're going to be able to buy them over and over again. So it's not 100% true, but even if you had to keep buying, like keep finding new products every single day to be able to make your business profitable, it is not that big of a deal. Because with private labeling, you need to. Private labeling is, as I said, it's another set of challenges, and it's challenges that are. It's problems that are harder to actually overcome. Okay, because you're going to need to do marketing. Okay, and so same thing. You know, you can scale a private labeling brand just by using the Amazon searches and, you know, relying on Amazon searches for certain key terms. But to scale past that, you're going to need to run some marketing, okay? And marketing is it's a harder problem to solve than finding new products. Finding new products, any dummy, you can train any dummy to do it. You can train the dumbest guy in the world, okay, to find profitable products. If you tell him where to actually look at, what to look for, stuff like this, you write an SOP, a great SOP, you can train any dummy to actually find profitable online arbitrage products. If you can do it yourself, you can definitely train any dumb guy to do it for you, okay? 80% of the world, if they have the right information, 80, 90... I'm going to be disrespectful if I keep talking about this, so I'm going to stop here regarding this. But yeah, like, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to actually marketing, creating a brand, marketing a brand, doing all that stuff, past a certain point, because you need to understand that there's a ceiling with private labeling that, you know, just because if you don't understand how private labeling works, by the way it works is, and the way most people start is that you actually look for niche that are already selling on Amazon, right? For products. So for example, I don't know, let's say you look for, I don't know, I have a portable monitor in front of me. So let's use this. So you want to sell headphones, okay? You find a spot in the market where there's some stuff that you can actually improve, and of course not start with headphones because it takes a lot, like there's a lot of it's super competitive, okay? You are never going to compete with Apple, with Sony, with Bose, okay? It's going to be hard to compete with that, but you take smaller niche. But you understand what I say. You look at what the customer complaints are for this product, okay, and you improve that product and you actually list it on Amazon, okay? And so what example can I use for you guys? Just watch the Jungle Scout videos. I think season 3, watch the season 3 of $1 Million Case Study by Jungle Scout. What they did is that a portable keyboard tray, okay, that you could actually add to any desk. And I'm sorry, I'm checking my camera because I'm checking my whole desk. And so on other products, a lot of the complaints from customers that there was not enough space, okay, and so they actually created just a better version of a product that already existed. They just used the traffic that was already on Amazon, okay, to run some traffic, to get some traffic and get some sales on that product, and the product would grow because the products would be better than the competition, okay? That's the whole concept of private labeling, okay, on Amazon. Now, the thing is that you're going to reach a ceiling at that point that you cannot go above, and so if you want to actually go beyond that, you're going to need to either find a new product, okay, which is, we're going back to the same exact problem that we have with online arbitrage, okay, at the end of the day, or you are going to need to go on other sales channel, okay? And so creating a brand is not something easy if you want to stand out in the market. And so if you want to create a brand that actually makes sense, you need to solve a big enough problem. Solving dumb problems like these on Amazon, you are not going to be able to create a huge brand, okay? If you want to create a huge brand, okay, like people talk about on YouTube. All those people that say, oh, I stopped doing online arbitrage, I'm not a reseller anymore. No, I create brands and all that shit. All the brands that you create are trash, okay? It's not huge brands. You're never going to be Nike, so stop talking like you are some what's the name of the Phil Knight? Is that his name? The guy who wrote Shoe Dog or whatever the name of the book, like the guy that created Nike, the guy from Portland or whatever. You're not that guy, okay? So you're creating like small brands to fix some niche problems. It is not going to be easy to actually get in Targets and, Walmart, all those stores to actually go to the level above that, okay? It's not an easy problem to solve, okay? You cannot outsource this for $3 an hour. It's stuff that actually requires a ton of work, and it's like 6-figure salaries, okay? So you can say whatever you want. You can say that these business models are a little bit easier to scale, that they are easier to scale. Yes, you can scale past that, but they are not as easy to scale, okay, to that point. It's not going to be super easy to scale a private labeling brand to $2 million a year, okay? With online arbitrage, it's way easier to do it, okay? So this is the thing that you need to understand. And like past that, because if you do online arbitrage, you can easily move to wholesale, and you can easily incorporate wholesale into your business, all right? It's pretty much the same thing, okay? And the line is actually like a spectrum, like people like to say with gender and all this shit. It's like wholesale and online arbitrage have a lot of intersection. There's a big intersection between online arbitrage and wholesale, and you can actually try wholesale products with online arbitrage, and then you can actually look at it's a whole different video, it's a whole different story. But the point that I'm trying to make is that saying that online, here's the point. If you think that you should stay away from online arbitrage because it is not as scalable, you are 100% wrong. It's not just a good business model to start your journey on Amazon. It's a good business model to actually scale to $2 million in revenue a month, okay? And above that, even maybe probably higher than that, okay? But at that point, you can incorporate wholesale, and you can bring your business easily. You can bring your business to 10 million, not easy, but you can bring your business to 10 million a month, 10 million a year by doing wholesale plus online arbitrage, okay? And you can keep growing your business from that point. But you're going to experience the fastest growth by doing arbitrage, okay? Whether it is retail arbitrage, then online arbitrage, and same thing, retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, you can do both together. Right now, I got back to the US, I'm doing a little bit of retail arbitrage to speed up my cash flow a little bit, scale the business a little bit faster, and because I took a lot of money out of the business for the last 9 months while I was traveling and taking care of stuff and investing in other ventures, I want to grow back my capital a little bit to scale the business faster, and then, go back 100% to online arbitrage. But this is the thing that you need to understand, and I hope this video made it clear, okay? It's not as clear-cut as an answer as people want to make it seem. Online arbitrage is actually scalable. Of course, you are going to reach a ceiling at one point, and you need to fix the issues that are causing the ceiling. And some of the issues that you have with that you are going to face, you're not going to be able to do anything with it, okay? Like about it. Like for example, like the amount of inventory available profitably, you're not going to be able to change that, okay? Except if you look at other places, if you do other business model around that, okay? And so, to be honest, you could potentially reach 2 million of revenue a year, let your business cruise with VA, all that stuff, without too much time that you need to focus on that, and invest the profit that you make in another business model, okay? Not in either another business model or in another business altogether, all right? So I hope this video, you learned one thing or two from this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you watch until here, leave some fire emojis in the comments so I know that you've watched this video until the end, and so I can see who watched this video until the end. And I'll see you tomorrow for a new video, because I release new videos daily. And so thank you for watching. Watch this video. The other side. What? Actually, I put it on this side, right? So we'll see when I release the video. I think it's this side. Watch this video if you want to keep learning about selling on Amazon. And I'll see you tomorrow, I guess. Hopefully. Thank you for watching.